ஆண்டவா, எல்லாரும் எப்போ மன நிம்மதியோட எந்த தொந்தரவும் இல்லாம சந்தோஷமா இருக்கணும்ப்பா.
Live life to express, not impress. Don't strive to make your presence noted. Just make your absence realized. I extend a warm welcome and a happy evening to one and all present with us today for the installation of the 54th President of the illustrious Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. We have a few events lined up for the eve, so sit back, relax and enjoy. The world is your parade. To hold your chin up, strike your best pose and walk. Never let your crown fall. Here is our Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian Shankar Narayanan, leading the procession, followed by the 53rd President of our Rotary Club, Rotarian S. Jayakanthan, followed by his successor, the President-elect, Rotarian A.S. Elango, and the First Lady to be, Satya Elango, who is then followed by the chief guest for the evening, the ever-charming PDG, Rtn.MD.R.S, Pathy, followed by the District Director, Rtn.R.S. Maruti, and the Assistant Governor, Rtn.C.T. Thiagarajan, followed by our GGR, our dearest, Rotarian C.K. Sasikumar, the Secretary-elect, Rtn. Narayanaswamy, and the Secretary, Rtn. Rajendran. Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian Shankara Narayanan, will adorn the collar to the President, and I request the President to call the 55th installation ceremony to order. This is a changing world. We must be prepared to change with it. The story of Rotary will have to be written again and again. With these words of our founder, Paul Harris, I now request Rtn.MD.R.S. to render the Rotary prayer.
O God, creator of all things, Father of mankind, we thank Thee for inspiring our founder with the principles of Rotary, based on high ideals of morality. We implore Thee to help us, Rotarians, to imbibe deeply the true Rotary spirit and to labor incessantly for the establishment of peace and goodwill among all people, for the elimination of all bars of color, creed, and clime, for the removal of economic and social barriers, and for the proper understanding of the sanctity and human personality and the dignity of labor, so that all individuals, all families, and all nations may live in amity and fellowship and unite around Thy holy feet and hail Thee as Thou really art, our one true, eternal, and all-loving Father.
Thank you, Rtn.MD.R.S. Rotarians worldwide have a moral code, the four-way test, which they excel and also apply to almost every aspect of life. Now, Rotarian T. Goodwin Sarvanaraja will say the four-way test. Rotarians are requested to stand up for the four-way test.
The four-way test. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth?
Is it the truth?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you, Rotarian Goodwin. Leadership is an active living process rooted in character, forged by experience, and communication by example. I now call upon Rotarian Jayakanthan, President, deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, all. My dear Rotarians, dear all senior Rotarians, and my fellow Rotarians and Rotarian friends from all other clubs, chief guest of the day, and our own PDG Rtn.Pathy, and our district director, Rotarian Maruti, and our assistant governor, and my dear friend, City Thiagarajan, and our GGR Rtn.Dr.Suriya Prabha, and here with us our GGR Rotarian Sashikumar, and our aunts, aunts, and invited guests, and the hero of the day, Rotarian A.S. Elango, who is going to take the baton of this prestigious club, and Secretary Rotarian Narayanaswamy and his team. I remember in memory that as if yesterday only I took over as president of this esteemed club, and just in a wink, the one full year is already gone. It was a wonderful experience with all members, their able guidance and support, and we have worked our best aligned with our district. First, I would like to thank Rotarian Muruganandam for having me into Rotary and the great organization serving the society and teaching humanity. Thank you, Ji, for making me climb the ladder of leader. I thank Rotarian Rajendran and Ann Sonam, our club secretary, who stood aside me and supported spontaneously for all the projects and activities done and taking care of the total administration of the club. I thank Rotarian Alagarisamy sir for being the treasurer and the backbone of our team. I thank all the board members and advisors who worked with us in all activities so as to achieve Mission 2020 goals of our district governor, Rotarian Madhav Chandran. And to say about him, definitely, sir, hats off to you for your bombardment of leadership and guidance in all avenues of services and responsible India mission. You as a corporator fixed the target of service and made us to run to that point to achieve it. When done achievements, we could see the platinum citation from Rotary International. Our gratitudes to you for being with us. To say about our district director, Rotarian Murugan, who took us to the outstanding level in our district, all because of your direction towards team projects involving all G39 clubs from Coimbatore. Thank you for your support. To say about our assistant governor, who was like our own club member, assistant governor Mailswamy sir, along with GGR Rotarian Shanmugam, you were all the inspiring and guiding force and walked adjacent with our team and made all projects and all district activities happen. Thank you very much, and we are gifted to have with you with us. To say about our members, whenever we ask something, starting from small projects, they make it bigger, like Nilgiri Relief Fund and Global Grant Project at Thailand for dialysis equipment, and supporting in all district events up to district conference, in which our club was the largest participant. I thank each and every Rotarian for support in the initial stages of COVID-19 in support of the safety material for the needy people, definitely. And because of all your support, we were able to achieve this. Once again, I thank all members for giving me opportunity to serve the community. I thank our Rotary Office Manager, Mr. Ramakrishnan, for his support to all over the year, and my staff, Soundarya, for making all digital services. The hero of the day, Rotarian A.S. Elango, Rotarian Narayanaswamy, and Rotarian P.J. Ramani, and the vibrant team. To say about Rotarian Elango, who is matured and calm and dynamic in action, with his team will definitely take over a club to newer heights, which already our predecessors have set. We are with you always in all activities, and we wish the new team a wonderful, successful year. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Rotarian Jayakantan.
Good evening, all.
Now, Rotarian A.S. Elango will present a small bouquet to the chief guest, Rtn. A.V.Pathy. Thank you, Rotarian A.S. Elango. Small bouquet to the district director, Rtn. R.S. Maruti, as a token of welcome. Thank you, Rotarian Jayakantan. Now, Rotarian Narayanaswamy, Secretary-elect, will present a small bouquet to the Assistant Governor, Rtn. C.T. Thiagarajan. Rajendran will present a small bouquet to the GGR, Rotarian C.K. Sasikumar. Thank you, Rotarian Rajendran. Great leaders don't tell you what to do. They show how well it is done. Now, I call upon Rotarian Rajendran, Secretary, to present the Secretary report.
Good evening to one and all present here. Rotary year 1920 is coming to an end, and I thank all the members and my president for giving me an opportunity to serve the club. It was indeed a wonderful experience to go through the activities. I would like you to please watch a presentation about the various activities we have done during this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian Rajendran, for enlightening us with the progress made in the previous year by your small presentation of the events. I take the pride of introducing the star of evening, Rotarian A.S. Elango, the incoming president, who is all set to make a difference. Rotarian A.S. Elango was born and brought up in the small town of Avinashi near Coimbatore. He did his schooling in Government High School Avinashi and completed his Bachelor of Commerce at Pachayappa's Arts and Science College, Chennai, and then did his Bachelor of Law at Coimbatore Law College and started his practice as an advocate. His love for movies started early, because of which he instinctively gained interest in film distribution. He later took it up as a profession and continued for almost 25 years successfully. He was elected for the post of Vice President and Joint Secretary in the Coimbatore Film Distributors Association. He serves as the Treasurer for past 12 years in the same. He is also an Executive Committee member in the South Indian Film Chamber of Commerce. He is inclined towards safety for children and nation as a whole. Hence, he runs hostels for both men and women and is also an active agriculturist. His enthusiasm for social work resulted in being the president of Shivram Nagar Resident Association for 4 years. He is happily married to Satya and blessed with a daughter, Nandini. His daughter is an analytics consultant by profession, married to Sandeep Kumar, who works as a module lead at Odisha Technologies, Bangalore. Rotarian Elango joined the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West in the year 2000 during the presidentship of Rotarian Sarang. He held office of the secretary in the year 2009. He always says Rotary Coimbatore West is one of the best things happened to him and considered it as his second home. He has always been an active member of Rotary West. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We now progress to the installation of the 54th President of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West, Rotarian A.S. Elango. Now, the President Rotarian Jayakanthan, President-elect Rotarian A.S. Elango, and the First Lady Satya Elango will come forward to take over the office as the President of this club for the Rotary year 2020-21. The President, Rotarian Jayakanthan, will now adorn the collar to the incoming President, signifying the status of the 54th President of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. The outgoing President, Rotarian Jayakanthan, will now present the gavel, signifying the symbol of authority. Congrats, Rotarian A.S. Elango, on taking over the office of the President of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. I can't promise to fix all your problems, but I promise you I will always be there for you. Here is Satya Elango, the First Lady, who will now be presenting a small token of love to show that I will be with you in this journey, focusing on yes, youth, environment, shelter, and opening the opportunity for the community. Thank you, First Lady Satya Elango. The President, Rotarian A.S. Elango, will now affix the immediate past President pin to Rotarian Jayakanthan. Leadership is not a sprint, it is a marathon relay. The most important is not running, it is the passing the baton. The 12th day of October 1966 marks an important event in the history of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. Yes, the day when the club was admitted in the Rotary International. The charter was then presented to the club on 24th November 1966 by past District Governor K.V. Srinivasan and Dr. T.V. Shivanandam, the charter president of this club. From then on, the club has been passing year on year to the action leaders. The secretary of the club, Rotarian S. Rajendran, will now hand over the club charter to the incoming secretary, our Tamil Pulavar, Rotarian Narayanaswamy. Thank you, sirs. Leaders must be close enough to relate to others, but far enough ahead to motivate them. Now, Rotarian A.S. Elango, the 54th President of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West, will give his acceptance speech, the plan of action, and introduce his team members. This will be followed by a short presentation. Sit back and enjoy.
Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to the first ever virtual installation of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. Before I begin, I thank Almighty for giving me this wonderful day. I welcome President Jaihandan, Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Rtn.MD.R.S, District Director, Rtn.MD.R.S Maruti, Assistant Governor, PHF Rtn.C.T. Thiagarajan, GGR Rtn.Dr.Suriya Prabha, our GGR Rotarian Shashikumar, Secretary S. Rajendran, and Annets, Rotaractors, my dear friends, and my Coimbatore West Rotary family for this wonderful event. I am humbled and honored to be the 54th President of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. Thank the Rotary West to take the responsibility of leading the club with the glorious past. I thank Rotarian C.J. Raghunathan for introducing me in this club in the year 2000. I have always adorned the motto, service above self. I am provided with a courageous team West who would go an extra mile to keep up the motto and continue to do good deed to the community. This year, district priorities focused on 3 aspects: youth, environment, and shelter, collectively known as YES. Under youth, our club would like to do the following project. We are going to focus on schools by donating pure drinking water, setting up RO plant to tutor hygiene, hand wash, and cleanliness. We have started the project renovation of toilet at Singanallur Girls Higher Secondary School. Under youth pedal to school, we donated bicycles for school children on July 1st. Environment. Under environment, we are planning to plant 1,000 trees and maintain the same. On July 1st, we planted 20 saplings in VSN Garden, Sundaravaram. A great start indeed. Shelter. We have donated a shelter for tribal family at Tirumalayampalayam village on 1st July. And also we donated 700 face shield marks at Army Headquarters, 110 Battalion, Madras Regiment at Redfields. We would like to donate a carton containing 70 face shield marks to all G39 clubs to distribute the needy people. On 5th July, we supported a poor pregnant woman who was refused to admit and do treatment in government hospital. Then she delivered a baby in an auto in a pathetic situation. Our club members spontaneously supported the medical expenses. At this juncture, I thank all my Rotarians. Thank you very much. Last but not the least, TRF. Our DD Maruti எப்பவுமே சொல்லுவார், டிஆர்எஃப் நீங்கள் எல்லாரையும் வற்புறுத்தி கேட்கக்கூடாது, அவங்களே விரும்பி கொடுக்கணும். அந்த மாதிரி நீங்கள் எல்லாத்துக்கிட்டையுமே நீங்கள் உங்கள் மெம்பர்ஸ்கிட்ட எல்லாம் சொல்லுங்கள் அப்படிம்பார். அவர் என்ன சொல்லுவார் அப்படின்னா, மெம்பர்ஸோடைய ஸ்பெஷல் அக்கேஷன்ஸ், பர்த்டே ஆகட்டும், அல்லது வெட்டிங் ஆனிவர்சரி ஆகட்டும், அல்லது அவங்க சைல்ட்ஸ் பர்த்டே ஆகட்டும், அவங்க கிளப்புக்கு ஒரு $50, $100, $200 அவங்கவுங்க பிரியத்துக்கு அவங்க கொடுத்துட்டே வந்தாங்கன்னா அவங்க அக்கௌண்ட்டில் எப்போவுமே அது கிரெடிட் ஆயிரும். அது ஒரு பெரிய ஹியூஜ் அமௌண்ட் ஆச்சுன்னா அதை வச்சு நாம் அந்த அமௌண்ட் நம்மளுக்கு எப்படி இருந்தாலும் திரும்பி வந்துடும். எப்போவுமே அந்த அமௌண்ட் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு ரிட்டர்ன் ஆகிறது தான். அந்த அமௌண்ட்டில் நாம் பெரிய ப்ராஜெக்ட் செய்ய முடியும். இன்றைக்கி இருக்கிற சூழ்நிலையில் நாம் இருக்கிற கிளப்போட எக்ஸ்பென்சஸை வச்சு சின்ன சின்ன ப்ராஜெக்ட்டு தான் செய்ய முடியும். அதனால் நாம் வந்து டிஆர்எஃப்க்கு நாம் எல்லோரும் சேர்ந்து ஒத்துழைப்பு கொடுத்து அந்த ஃபண்டை நாம் ரைஸ் பண்ணால் நிறைய ப்ராஜெக்ட் நம்மளால் பண்ண முடியும். அதுக்கு வந்து உங்களுடைய அனைத்து மெம்பருடைய ஒத்துழைப்பு நான் வேண்டி கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். மற்றபடி இந்த நேரத்தில் ஆஃபீஸ் பேரரை இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணுற நேரத்தில் என் செக்ரட்டரி பற்றி நான் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணணும். அவரை பற்றி அவருடைய இன்ட்ரடக்ஷன் பேசிவிட்டு அவரை பற்றி சில வார்த்தைகள் சொல்ல ஆசைப்படுறேன். I would like to introduce our club secretary. He is an industrialist, manufacturing kitchen equipment and food processing machines. He is an engineer, commerce graduate, badminton player, Tamil kavinger. He is none other than our Durai Narayanaswamy alias Great Durai Anna. His better half is Jayanti, daughter Shrutika, settled in Germany, and son Adarsh doing his MS in Germany. Adarsh is Indian racquetball player. துரையண்ணா பற்றி நான் சொல்லணும்னா, அவர் எப்போவுமே எதையுமே உடனே சொல்ல மாட்டார். அதை பற்றி நல்லா யோசனை பண்ணி திங்க் பண்ணி 1க்கு 4 தடவை இது கரெக்டாக என்னன்னு முடிவு பண்ணி ஒரு வாட்ஸ்அப்பில் ஒரு ஃபோட்டோ அனுப்புறது கூட அவர் வந்து 4 தடவை பார்த்து அதை வந்து ஒரு ஃப்ரேமில் வச்சு பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறவர். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு செக்ரட்டரி எனக்கு கிடைச்சதுக்கு இந்த கிளப்புக்கும் எனக்கும் அது ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய கிஃப்டாக நான் நினைக்கிறேன். அவருடைய சேவைகள் மேலும் தொடரும்னு வேண்டி கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். நம்மளுடைய போர்டு மெம்பர்ஸ் இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் செக்ரட்டரி சார் கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவார். அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய நன்றியும் வணக்கத்தையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இந்த கோவிட் பீரியடில் எல்லோரும் சேஃபாகவும் இருக்கணும்னு வேண்டி கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம். தேங்க்யூ.
Good evening to everybody. I am glad to introduce our other office bearers. Senior Rotarian, leading auditor, perfectionist and trustworthy person. Who else can be more suitable for the treasurer post other than our Rotarian P.J. Ramani? The person who not only makes gold ornaments but also has a golden character. Our Vice President is Rotarian Jambu Kumar. Character reveals his name and his name reveals his character. The good person will win always. Our President-elect is Rotarian Goodwin Saravana-Raja. The leading printer is also the chairman for bulletin editor. The man behind the project for our green Coimbatore. The sun is the reason for trees. Here, moon is also reason for trees. Our joint secretary, Rotarian Chandrasekhar. We depends on Coimbatore Corporation, but the corporation depends on our immediate past president, Rotarian Jayagandan. Man of gentleness, friendly nature, our sergeant at arms is Rotarian Sankaranarayanan. Mr. Cool and calm, a successful businessman, our junior sergeant at arms is Rotarian Kasturi. Brotherly nature, auditor in profession, knowledgeable Rotarian, our chairman for club administration is Rotarian G. Muruganandam. Great, gentle, rocking star, that is GGR, always. Leading Hoseri producer, this year Rotary GGR, also that is our chairman for public relationship. Rotarian C.K. Sasikumar. In Mahabharata, Krishna is the savior of people. Our Krishna is also will serve community greatly. Our chairman for community service project is Rotarian G. Krishnaraj. Ulagam Sutrum Valibar, who will surely serve internationally even in pandemic period. Our chairman for international service project is Rotarian K.R. Pandian. The electrical expert having Rotary knowledge, Kavidai Mannan. Our chairman for vocational service project is Rotarian P.P. Subramaniam. The professional architect who will design for membership growth in our club, that is our chairman for membership, Rotarian O. Lakshmanan. The leading architect who is also the architect of our club, the motivator for the president and secretary. He will make a record of TRF growth. Our chairman for Rotary Foundation is Rotarian Raghunathan. Yes, it is the natural for this Rotarian. He is backbone for the district priority projects. Our chairman for district priorities is Rotarian C.P. Ramesh. The youth icon of our club is multi-talented auditor, seminar speaker, food expert, and badminton player. That is none other than our master of ceremony, our chairman for new generation is Rotarian Sarvajit Krishnan. The Rotary Encyclopedia come active Rotarian, that is our chairman for internet communication is Rotarian R. Murli. The famous printer of invitations will invite glory to club. Our chairman for bulletin editor is Rotarian Mohanasundaram. Icon of our club, pride of our district, achiever of millions, zonal literature chair, that is our advisor, Rotarian P.D.G.A.V.Pathy. The trainer of our district, the guide to Rotarian, true motivator, that is our advisor, Rotarian P.P. Lakshmanan. The famous builder who has a major part to build our club, zonal chair for DG's priority project shelter, that is our advisor, Rotarian K. Viswanathan. Knowledgeable and brotherly Rotarian, genuine guru for our club, that is our advisor, Rotarian K.R. Sarang. Great auditor, leading educationalist, unmatchable, generous Rotarian, that is none other than our advisor, Rotarian Alagiriswamy.
This is the future, man.
I am Rtn PJ Rami.
I am Rotarian Jambu Kumar.
T. Goodwin Saravanaraja.
I am Chandrasekhar.
This is Rotarian Shankar Narayan.
Rtn.Dr.Suriya Yanar.
Past President Rotarian C.K.
Rtn PHF.A.S.
I am Rotarian K.R. Pandian.
I am P.P. Subramanian.
Rotarian O. Lakshmanan.
I am Rotarian Rathnathan.
C.P. Ramesh.
I am Sarojit Krishna. Sri Murli.
I am Rotarian Mohan Sundara.
P.P. Lakshmanan.
Myself, Rotarian Major Donor Vishwanathan, the past president of the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West, also a past assistant governor of RA 3200.
I am Rotarian past president K.R. Sarang.
I am Alagiri
President-elect and Bulletin Editor.
Joint Secretary and Chairman Environment.
Senior Sergeant at Arms.
Sergeant at Arms Joyal.
Chairman, Club Administration.
Chairman, Public Image.
Community Service Chairman.
International Service Director and District Coordinator, Rotary Youth Exchange.
Chairman, Vocational Services for Rotary Services.
Chairman for Membership Development.
PR of Chair.
Chairman for District Priorities.
Chairman, New Generations.
Internet Communication. Chairman.
Bulletin Editor.
Officials to the board.
I am one of the advisors for the
Advisor to the club for the year 2021.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Action speaks. Here is our chairman of the Rotary Foundation, who opens his innings by giving his contribution to TRF to the president. I request the president, Rotarian A.S. Elango, to kindly come forward and accept the check from Rotarian C.J. Raghunathan. Thank you, sir. On this day of installation, here is our president, Rotarian A.S. Elango, who is all set to hand over a check of rupees 10,000 to Siruduli towards the plantation of 200 saplings at North Coimbatore railway station. He will also present a cycle to Master N. Ratish of class 10 from St. Michael's School, focusing the RI District 3201 Governor's Priority Project. Yes, youth, environmental and shelter. I request the other dignitaries on the dais to join. Thank you, President and Secretary, for your wonderful speech. We will support and achieve your plans and goals in a very effective way. The President will now hand over the check of rupees 10,000 to Siruduli as an advance for the tree plantation. Together, we see a world where people unite and take actions to create lasting changes across the globe in our communication and in ourselves. The strength of the Rotary Club lies in its members. Today, we have with us Kaladi Naveen Chandra Punja, who hails from the beautiful city of Mangalore, who will be joining the Rotary West family today. Born on 10th September 1955, Mr. Naveen Chandra Punja completed his BSc Agriculture from University of Agriculture Science, Bangalore, followed by his MBA from the Punjab University at Ludhiana. After working with public sector undertakings such as Steel Authority of India and Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, Mr. Naveen Chandra Punja entered into the business of customs broking and freight forwarding, and also dealership in industrial paints under the trade name of Jovins Logistics and Services Private Limited and Jovins Traders. Married to Mrs. Jyoti Naveen, member of the Inner Wheel, he celebrates his wedding day on 20th March. The couple are blessed with a son, Mr. Nihal Punja, who works with Sony Music USA, and a daughter, Ms. Nischita Punja, who works for Amazon in the UK. With these words, I introduce the new member to the West family, Mr. Naveen Chandra Punja and Mrs. Jyoti Naveen. Now, our energetic Assistant Governor, Rotarian C.T. Thiagarajan, will induct the new member, Mr. Naveen Chandra Punja, to the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West and also hand over the membership kit.
President Rtn Elango, dear fellow Rotarians, aunts, aunts, ladies and gentlemen, it is our duty to add new members from time to time so that we may not only increase our usefulness and influence as a club, but also to extend the spirit of Rotary throughout the community. Today, I welcome to our ranks and admit to the membership Mr. Naveen Chandra Punja. You should regard your admission to the worldwide organization of Rotary International through the membership of this club as a matter of personal pride and vocational privilege on the account of the classification logistics that has been loaned to you, which you shall always treasure as a precious trust. On this solemn occasion, would you solemnly pledge that you accept the Rotary motto, service above self, to be the ideal of your life? That you shall endeavor to dignify your occupation as an opportunity to serve and apply ideal of service to your personal, business and community life. I do. That you shall abide by the Constitution and bylaws of the Rotary International and of this club faithfully. That you shall pay the club dues on demand without any delay or difficulty. That you shall strive sincerely to maintain a prescribed minimum of 50% of the club attendance as a solemn obligation for retaining your membership. If you do pledge, please write your right hand and thus say, I do. We wish to impress upon you that you have been admitted not only to the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West, but of a worldwide association, and by virtue of your membership in this club, you will be welcomed into the fellowship of any Rotary Club in the world. the honor and privilege of Rotary membership carries within its duties and obligations. You will be expected to attend the club's meeting regularly, to perform your share of club services, and to place your knowledge and talents at the disposal of the club in its tasks of carrying the principles of Rotary into the daily life of the community. You have been chosen to membership in the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West because your fellow members believes you to be a leader in your vocation, and because you manifest those qualities to impart the message of Rotary to those with whom you come in contact. Rotary Navin Chandra Punja, in the name of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West, now formally admit you to membership in this club and affix to your lapel or emblem. I also give you the new member kit of Rotary. From today, you will be known as Rotary Navin Chandra Punja. Your spouse will be known as Rotary Ann, and your children will be known as Rotary Annets. Fellow Rotarians, I commend to our newest member, Rotary Navin Chandra Punja, and request all of you in the audience to welcome them with a standing ovation into the family of Rotary.
Thank you, AG, Rotarian C.T. Thiagarajan. Once again, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West, we welcome Rotarian Navin Chandra Punja and Mrs. Jyoti Navin. Felicitation is inspiration to others and motivation to whom you are felicitating. We now have a small felicitation video from our GGR, Rtn.Dr.Suriya Prabha.
Good morning, friends. This is Rtn.Dr.Suriya Prabha, GGR from Rotary Club of Coimbatore Satellite, wholeheartedly wishing Rotary Club of West a glorious, successful Rotary year 2021. We shall overcome all obstacles with the grace of Almighty. As the Rotary year theme says, Rotary opens new opportunities. So let's all be positive. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, GGR, for the video message. I now call upon our dear C.K. Sasikumar, GGR, and also the past president of Rotary West, and also the neighbor of President Rotarian A.S. Elango, to felicitate.
Happy evening. First, I should thank our AG for making me a proxy GGR. What a happiest moment to come to our home club as a GGR. Thank you, AG. Our beloved, ever smiling, ever loving chief guest, Dr. A.V.Pathy, my mentor. We welcome you as a chief guest. Actually, a few months back, Rotarian Prakash Mehta came to Lee Meridian. We did a felicitation. That time actually நீங்கள் இந்த பழைய ரங்காராவ் படம் பார்த்துருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ரங்காராவ் பேசுகிறத கேட்டிங்கன்னா கண்ணை மூடிட்டே கேட்டிங்கன்னா ரஜினிகாந்த் பேசுகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும் ஆக்சுவலாக. When I was sitting with our PDG near him and he was giving a speech, I was just seeing stars. What our PDG will speak, அப்படியே he was recognizing everybody, patting and encouraging, the motivation. Appa, like our governor, past district governor A.V.Pathy, he was talking. I was shocked. I was seeing stars because he has an astounding memory with the support of our Rotarian Veena-Pathy. Amazingly, he will definitely, PDG, I request you, I pray, definitely I will see the stars into reality as a superstar, and I pray Almighty to climb heights in Rotary. God bless you, PDG. Next, our Assistant Governor, Rotarian C.T. Thiagarajan. Actually, he's a ready reckoner. Any doubt about Rotary, you can ask him. Immediately he'll tell. Such a cordial person. அவர் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க ஏஜின்னு கேட்டால் ரோட்டரி வேலையாக இருக்கேன். அப்புறம் மத்தியானம் கூப்பிட்டு என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்கன்னா ரோட்டரி வேலையாக இருக்கேன். இப்போ என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்கன்னா ரோட்டரி வேலையாக. அந்த அளவுக்கு ஹீஸ் டெடிகேட்டட். ஈவன் ஃப்ரம் ஐ திங்க் ரோட்டரி சவுத் ஏஷியா ஆஃபீஸ் ஆஸ்க் டவுட்ஸ் ப்ராபபிளி. டெஃபினெட்லி எஸ் ஏஜி யூ வில் ராக். தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் என்னங்க he got the best AG இல்லை இப்போ கொடுத்தாங்களா he will அட்வான்ஸாகவே அவரை கணிச்சு கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. நம்ம டிடி பற்றி சொல்லணும்னா ரொட்டேரியன் மாருதி ஆக்சுவலாக வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா he is an astrologer for Rotary. நீங்கள் வந்து இந்த இது பாஷா படத்தில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கடைசியாக வந்து எல்லா ஃபேமிலியெல்லாம் பிடிச்சி வச்சுருவாங்க. அந்த சமயத்தில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இவர் வருவார், நம்ம அவங்க ஃபேமிலிக்கே தெரியாத ஒரு பாட்ஷான்னு நம்ம ரகுவரன் சொல்லுவார், வா மாணிக் வா, எனக்கு தெரியும் நீ வந்து வர்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி சத்தம் கேட்டுச்சு அப்படிம்பார். அது மாதிரி இவர் வந்து ஒரு ப்ரீ மீட்டிங் செஷன் வச்சார், ஆல் ஏஜிஸ் அண்ட் ஜிஜிஆர்ஸ். அப்போ என்ன சொன்னார் அப்படின்னா, இங்கே பாருங்கள், ஃபஸ்ட்டு நம்ம வந்து எல்லா ரொட்டேரியனோட ஒகேஷனை ப்ரொமோட் பண்ணுறோன்னு. இந்த மைண்ட் வாஷ் எப்படியோ நம்ம ரொட்டேரியன் ஆர்ஐ பிரசிடென்ட் ஹோல்கரனை கேட்ச் பண்ணி தான் ரோட்டரி ஓப்பன்ஸ் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ்னு சொல்லிட்டாருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நிஜமாவேங்க. செகண்ட் டைம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அவர் என்ன சொன்னார், நாங்கள் கவர்னர் வி வெண்ட் அண்ட் மெட் தி கார்பரேஷன் கமிஷனர், ஹி வாஸ் டாக்கிங் அபவுட் மிவாக்கி பிளான்ஸ், வி ஷுட் டு மிவாக்கி பிளான்ஸ் இன் மெனி பிளேசஸ் சார்லாம் ஹி வாஸ் டெல்லிங். அது இன்ஸ்டலேஷனில் பார்த்தா கவர்னர் ரொட்டேரியன் நம்ம ஜோஸ் சேக்கர் சொல்கிறாரு, ஐ வில் டூ மிவாக்கி 100 பிளான்டேஷன்ஸ். ஐ வாஸ் சீயிங் சார், டெஃபினட்டாக நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு பெரிய அஸ்ட்ராலஜர் தான் சார், கண்டிப்பாக நான் சொல்கிறேன், அதில் மாற்றமே இல்லை சார். நெக்ஸ்ட், இஃப் ஐ ஆஸ்க் மீ டு சேவ் அபவுட் ஜெயகாந்தன், ரொட்டேரியன் ஜெயகாந்தன், the ever-shining Rotarian, he did a wonderful job during the pandemic lockdown. Despite of his busy business schedule with corporations, he was working here and there for serving masks and gloves. Hats off to you, Rotarian Jaygandan, and Rotarian, our past secretary Rajendran, who is coordinating and helping him. Thank you for all the best. எங்கள் இளங்கோ, ரொட்டேரியன் இளங்கோ பற்றி சொல்லணும்னா, President இளங்கோ, I was with them during the Sivaram Nagar Association. I was very closely associated. And he is a very nice, calm, slow, steady, confident, true, straightforward. எதை பற்றி கவலைப்பட, அவர் என்ன நினைக்கிறோ அதை கரெக்டாக செய்வார். சைலண்ட் வின்னர். கேட்டேன் எப்படின்னு, எல்லாமே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லேடி சத்யா இளங்கோ தாங்க எனக்கு பேக்கப்னு. ஸோ வெரி குட், தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். அண்ட் அவர் நாராயணசாமி சார் பற்றி சொல்லணுன்னா வார்த்தைகளே இல்லை. ஏன்னா அவர் வந்து கிளப் அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் சேராக இருந்தார் எங்கள் பீரியடில். சும்மாவே டான்ஸ் ஆடுவாங்க, சலங்கு கட்டினா சொல்லணுமா, பட்டை கலப்பாருங்க. ஆட்டோவில் போகிற வேகத்தில் ஒரு லேடிக்கு வந்து பிரசவம் பார்த்து ஹெல்ப் பண்ணால் இப்போ அவர் ஜெட் வேகத்தில் கிளப்பை கொண்டு போயிடுவாருங்கிற நம்பிக்கை எனக்கு 100% இருக்குது. டெஃபினெட்லி ஹீ வில் ராக் த ஷோ. ஆல் த பெஸ்ட் சார். அண்ட் அவர் மேஜர் டோனர் ரொட்டேரியன் ஜோஸ் சேக்கோஸ், எஸ் ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ், மெயின்லி யூத், என்விரான்மெண்ட் அண்ட் ஷெல்டர். Definitely, with the help of our club members, we'll rock the show. We'll make a big yes. The success of yes will be a big yes from our club members. Thank you. A small story. A king who is more fascinated to paintings, I have love for paintings. He ordered, like, I will give you my prize and lot of gold coins who is going to give me a painting depicting peace. Actually, the day came and everybody, all the artists came, they were doing the paintings, and he had to award the paintings. He finally selected 2 paintings. In that one painting, you can see a beautiful lake, calm, so like it's like a mirror, the water was like transparent, and you can see beautiful mountains the side by, and clouds like it's like cotton balls, fluffy and as if it is rolling here and there like in the space. What to say, amazing painting. Everybody will agree this will get the prize. But he saw the another one, the painting, which was, the mountain was bare and raw, and the sky was really, it was very blackish, and the rain was pouring, and it was a big turbulence, and lightning was lingering. It was very, to see it was really threatening like anything, with a big noise. That time, like, there was a waterfall with the turbulence, it was cascading down. After that, the king was seeing very closely, there was a rock branching out with a tree was branching out. There was a beautiful nest. A mother bird was peacefully feeding the kids, the little birds, and was seeing and were enjoying that. So the king said, I can award this painting. None other than this will get the prize. And he explained very clearly. See, where there is a silent place, where there is no difficulties, where there is no trials and tribulations and hard work, definitely you are achieving the peace. It is not peace. In the midst of Haman and chaos and the troubles, lot of difficulties, like the situation we are facing now, we should relax and calm down and have an inner travel, which will definitely, it will settle down and definitely will give a good chance for us to do good things, especially in the pandemic situation. I pray for everybody. Thank you. Stay blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian C.K. Sasikumar. You've always been an example for the great words of Rajinikanth. You won't get anything without hard work. What you get without hard work will never fructify.
இன்னைக்கு வந்து நம்ம ரொட்டேரியன் சிஜே ரகுநாதன் சார் வந்து $500 டிஆர்எஃப்க்கு ஃபண்டு கொடுத்துருக்காரு. அவருக்கு கிளப் சார்பும் என்னுடைய சார்பாகவும் நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். தேங்க்யூ சார். தேங்க்யூ சார்.
I now call upon our Assistant Governor, Rotarian C.T. Thiagarajan, to felicitate the new team.
Good evening, Mr. President and leaders of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. I bring greetings from our District Governor, Rtn. Jose Chaco, and I thank him for appointing me as Assistant Governor and assigning this illustrious club to me. I appreciate and congratulate immediate past President, my friend Rtn. Jaikanthan, and the team for all the good work done during 2019-20. I congratulate the newly installed President, Rtn. Elango, Secretary Rtn. Narayanaswamy, and the team for a great Rotary year 2020-21. Our RA President Holger Nag gave a beautiful theme for the year 2021, Rotary opens opportunities. For me, in my Rotary life, the first door of opportunity opened for me in Rotary when I was inducted in the Rotary Club of Coimbatore Midtown by the great leader, past District Governor, Rtn. P.N. Gopal, way back in 1996. And my pranams to the great soul, and right from that day, I was closely associated with the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. The second door of opportunity to connect with the Rotary leaders opened to me when I was appointed as Governor's Group Representative by the inspiring leader, past District Governor Rtn.Dr.A.V.Pathy. Thank you, Padiyana, for the wonderful opportunity you gave me. The third of opportunity was opened to me by DG Rtn. Jose Chaco. It is an absolute honor to be bestowed an opportunity to work closely with the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West as an Assistant Governor. My role in the club would therefore be a rich learning experience for me as I get to transact with the pride and proud of accomplished leaders of your club. My Rotary life is touched by a number of leaders of your club. To name a few, Advocate Rtn. Past President P. Ramaswamy, Rtn. P.J. Ramani, Rtn. C.J. Raghunathan, Rtn. Vishwanathan, Rtn. P.P. Lakshmanan, Rtn. P.P. Subramaniam, Rtn. K.R. Pandian, Rtn. P.N. Lakshmanan, Rtn. Veena Padiyaka, Rtn. Krishnaraj, Rtn. Muruganandam, G.J. Sasikumar, Rtn. Sarang, Rtn. T.J. Vijayakumar, Rtn. Murali, and Rtn. Jambukumar, and the list goes on. Rotary Club of Coimbatore West was the second Rotary Club in Coimbatore, and with a legacy of 54 years, and the club is second to none in its superlative services and fellowship. I am really happy to be the AG of a club that was started before I was born. RCC West is and always will be a role model for the Rotary clubs in Coimbatore and RA District 3201. The club has been working well in all the 5 focus areas: club administration, membership development, public image, service projects, and the Rotary Foundation. Our District Governor's priority for this year is YES, Youth, Environment and Shelter. This Rotary Club of Coimbatore West celebrated the YES Day by doing all the projects. President Rtn. Elango speaks less and let his action do all the talking. He has an able secretary in Rtn. Narayanaswamy, and they both are always proactive in their service activities. I request President and secretaries to induct a few more quality members and contribute liberally to the Rotary Foundation. In Rotary, our roles and positions may change from time to time, but as a Rotarian, our commitment and responsibilities are same all the time. Let's keep opening the opportunities in Rotary. And once again, I congratulate Rtn. President Elango, Rtn. Narayanaswamy, and the team of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. Purposeful and eventful Rotary year 2020-21. Thank you.
Thank you, Assistant Governor, Rotarian C.D. Thiagarajan. Now, the dynamic, District Director, Rtn.R.S. Maruti, will address the fellow Rotarians.
Rtn.A.S. Elango, the 54th President of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West, Rtn.PHF Dr. Narayanaswamy, Secretary, Chief Guest for today's evening, Dr. Major Donor Rtn.M.D.R.S, Assistant Governor for this wonderful club, Rtn.C.T. Thiagarajan, maybe we can call him as Rotary Tandai of our region, GGR, Rtn.Suriya Prabha, immediate past President, my very, very good friend, Rtn. Immediate past Secretary, Rtn. Rajendran, members of the West family and the Annex, fellow Rotarians, invited guests, past district governors, district officials, a very, very warm good evening to you all. I have to say two things before I proceed. One, I am your Annette. I think most of you won't know. Annette Madri. Annette Madri. My father was a member of Rotary Club of E-Road and spent most of the meetings attending in either in Central or in West, and mostly in West, along with your past member who I remember now, Rotarian M.V.A. Muthu. They both were very, very close friends, and his loss is a personal loss to our family. And second of all, நான் குடியிருக்கிற வீடை கட்டினது உங்கள் மெம்பர் தான், ரொட்டேரியன் சிஜே ரகுநாதன் சார். நல்லா இருக்குங்க, ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்குது, அழகாக இருக்குது. தேங்க்யூ சார். Then if I have to go on with recognizing your members, I need the Rotary directory, so I have to mention everybody, because everybody is coming to my life either in the Rotary service or personally or whatever. So I'll go on generally, because you give me 3 minutes and I've already exhausted 2.5. Felicitate பண்ண கூப்பிட்டா கொஞ்சம் முதலியே சொல்லணும், ஜிஜிஆருக்கு இவ்வளோ தான் பேசணும், ஏஜி இவ்வளோ தான் பேசணும், அப்புறம் டிடி இவ்வளோ பேசணும்னு. I think Rtn. Elango is known to me for many, many years, so he was very generous and he wanted to put me in trouble. How can I say something interesting after Shashi has spoken? It's not possible. What facts can I talk about Rotary West after C.T. Thiagarajan has spoken? Again, all gone. So whatever I had in my mobile is all erased, and I'm talking something extempore now. So anything goes wrong, take it as it is. Friends, Rotary, we are all equals. We all are leaders in our vocation. We come forward to do service. This is what we understand, and we come in. The ultimate result of being a Rotarian is being a great leader. Leadership comes only when you volunteer. யார் வந்து உங்களை கூப்பிட்டு கொடுத்தா அதுக்கு பேர் லீடர்ஷிப் இல்லை. நீங்களாக வந்து நான் இதை எடுத்துக்கிறேன், நான் இதை பண்ணுறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லணும். As our Assistant Governor C.T. Thiagarajan rightly pointed out, it is a very, very role model club for our district. It has not only produced one district governor, உங்களுடைய baby Midtown is produced another district governor. So யாராவது கவர்னர் ஆகணும்னா கொஞ்சம் வெஸ்டுடைய parent club இருக்க மாதிரி நீங்கள் வந்து ask them to start a new club, and from there I think you will find governors. I have to say a few words, not few words, many words. I am restricting to few words about our Pathy and Rotarian Veena. When we had our regional fellowship chairman, me being in charge, the chairman for the regional fellowship called Jigaradanda, one person who voluntarily called me and said, "Hey Maru, what do you want? You have any constraints, you let me know. You want any financial support, you let me know." யார் வேண்டாம்னு சொல்லுவா? உடனே எஸ் கவர்னர், எஸ் சார், வி நீட் இட், கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து சொன்னீங்கன்னா பெட்டராக இருக்கணும். You won't believe, next 5 minutes he put me on with the Shobha developers, and then he came there personally, he got it done, and then Jagdanda was a big success. I thank my elder brother Pathy for the support then. Then he was a candidate for governorship. Of course, he did be very friendly with everybody, but a little extra friendly with me. He used to take me for a drive. We used to talk all good things. But கடைசியில் ஏன் அப்படி அவ்வளோ நல்லா இருக்காருன்னு பார்த்தா he and my brother-in-law are my classmates. I didn't know that. So I thought I was somebody very special and, you know, he wanted me to do something nice for Rotary and all that. But அப்படி அது ரீசன் இல்லை. என் brother-in-lawனால எனக்கு ஒரு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஒரு recognition and he was taking care of me well. And what a fantastic year he gave. When we never think about million to make it our business goals in a year. For Rotary year, he making it in millions. It was a big opener. அதாவது எங்கள் கிளப்லிங்க ஃபஸ்ட் 30 வருஷம் ஆகுது. இப்போ வந்து we did a global grant project. இது தப்பாக சொல்ல, பட் அப்போ தான் அமைஞ்சு வந்தது. The President Kamal Kumar took the lead and opened up Tech City to go in for the global grant and make a huge impact in ISO project, spending nearly around 1.5 crores for that. அந்த மாதிரி somebody needs to open up. The millionங்கிற figure getting into our district, you need a leader to do that. A leader with courage, charisma, and more than that, all this will not work. Your rapport with everybody. Under his leadership, although all his targets were met, million drops of blood, $1,000,000 million dollar. First time the history of our 3201 we crossed $1 million contribution. இதெல்லாம் இருந்தாலும் personally, when I was just thinking about how Pathy is getting contribution from every single member of the district, somehow or the other, I think more than 60 to 70% of our district contributed for that. No arch clump or no many term gifts or anything. All Rotarian felt the ownership in Rotary. A true leader is one who brings that ownership into the organization. And Chief Guest Pathy today is truly, not just because he's a member of the West, they have him as a Chief Guest, I'm sure, because he deserves to be today as a Chief Guest. Who else can motivate the district better? பட் யூனோ நானும் கொஞ்சம் வெஸ்ட்டை பார்த்து காப்பி அடித்தேன். வாலண்டியராக வந்து நிறைய விஷயம் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு நிறைய ஐடியா தான் கொடுத்தேன், ஆனால் ஒன்றும் பண்ணலை. எனிவே Pathy was again gracious enough to always smile and say doesn't matter, you can do this to the next governor ன்னு சொல்லிட்டாரு. So I'm again trying to do to the next governor. Let me see whether I can fulfill. என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்னா, I suggested, and in fact we were discussing, I said, Governor, being a publisher, I felt so many districts have got a proper Rotary school. இம்மிடியேட்டாக பண்ணிடலாம் மாருதின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, இன்ஃபேக்ட் ஒன் ஆஃப் ஃபியூ ரொட்டேரியன்ஸ் கேம் ஃபார்வர்ட் டு கிவ் த லேண்ட். பட் மீன்வேல் நம்ம கேரளா ஃப்ளட் எல்லாம் வந்து லாட் ஆஃப் பிளான்ஸ் வெண்ட் ஆஃப் ட்ராக். ஸோ தட் டிட்ன்ட் ஹேப்பன். ஸோ இஃப் ரியலி வெஸ்ட் மெம்பர்ஸ் யூ வாண்ட் டு ஃபுல்ஃபில் சம்திங் திஸ் இயர், அஃப்கோர்ஸ் லிட்ரஸி இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் அவர் பிக் ப்ரியாரிட்டி. நம்ம இந்த வருஷம் ஒரு ரோட்டரி ஸ்கூல் ஆரம்பிக்கணும். Elango sir, you please see what you can do. Yes, please keep that in mind. அதாவது நானும் ஐம் ட்ரைங் டு பி அ குட் லீடர். என்னால் பண்ண முடியாத மற்றவங்க சொல்லி பண்ண சொல்லிடுறது. ஸோ he will do it for me. Yeah, we will all do together. And to talk about Veena, I don't believe in the mother-sister relationship because, that the inborn affection is something different, and somebody who comes from outside and shares an affection is something different. அதனால் வந்து she is like a sister, motherly figureலாம் நான் சொல்கிறதில்ல, அது லாஜிக் இல்லை. But what a human being she is. No, I'm a keen observer. Like Rajshekhar, DGE, அவர் நிறைய படிப்பார். நான் அப்பப்போ ஃபோன் பண்ணி ஏதோ டாபிக் பேசினா சிலதெல்லாம் சொல்லுவார். அதை வச்சு நான் ஃபெலிசிட்டேஷனில் ஓட்டிடுவேன். ஸோ நம்மளாக கற்றுக்கிறத விட மற்றவங்கள பார்த்து நம்ம கற்றுக்கிறது வந்து பெட்டரு, படிக்கிறத விட கேள்வி நானும் பெட்டரு. In my observation is quite good, and I've been observing her, how well she contributes to Rotary, how well she has led the inner wheel, how well she has motivated other hands of her district to join inner wheel and be part of the regular Rotary family, and the way in which she is being doing projects, way in which she stood with our Governor Pathy. Not easy to be with Pathy because he has 1,000 ideas. You need multitasking. Only Veena should write a book on multitasking to be how to be a governor's spouse or the first lady, and she did it in style and grace. So we sincerely appreciate our anyway, you are always first lady, for giving so much to Rotary and being with our governor to make him one of the best in the whole Rotary world. And thank you, Governor, for making this 1 million mark and opening up the doors for 3201 to think beyond. This is the kind of leadership we are looking at. We went through the report. We saw what our immediate past president Jayaganthan has done. Amazing job. So now let's not talk about the past. ஒரு past பற்றி சொன்னால் போதும், எல்லா past பற்றி சொன்னால் then they'll throw me out of the front of the mic. Now we'll go with our Rotary in Elango. This is natural instinct in Rotary West. Rotary Westல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரெண்டு விஷயம். One, I told about the spontaneous taking up of leadership. Second thing, most of them were very fit. I don't know why. நீங்கள் எல்லாம் வெயிட் குறைக்கணும் அப்படின்னாக்கா வெஸ்ட்டில் சேர்ந்துக்கணும் மாட்டிருக்கு. யூ சி த சீனியர் மெம்பர், பிபிஎல், பிபிஎஸ் பிரதர், யூ டேக் த லிஸ்ட் கோஸ் ஆன் அண்ட் ஆன். குண்டா இருக்கிறது ஐ திங்க் எம்சி மட்டும் தான் கொஞ்சம் சைஸில் இருக்காரு. அண்ட் ஈ சேஸ் இஸ் அ பேட்மிண்டன் பிளேயர். ஐ டோன்ட் நோ வாட் பேட்மிண்டன் இஸ் பிளேயிங், பட் ஐ டோன்ட் நோ, மேபி தி கோவிட் இஸ் புட் ஆன் சம் இட், பட் ஜென்ரல் ஹெல்த்தி fitness of West Club is very interesting. ஏதோ பண்ணுறாங்க, we'll copy that. All right, maybe they have a good dietitian also. And about doing this, coming forward to do the projects at this testing time, why I took the health aspect in the lighter side is, first, we need to be very healthy and fit to ensure our service to the community is going to be, really apt and really fulfilling. Not just, we are all warriors. We are not just Rotarians. A young Rotarian who's just come in, Rotarian Naveen, again he joins the bandwagon of good health keepers. Look how trim and smart he is. Maybe when I too grow white beard, let me be like you, sir. One, நம்மளுடைய health. ரெண்டாவது, smartness in doing the project and taking it forward at this COVID time. I'm sure our leader, Elangoan, with the most experienced secretary, sir, he's there. We've seen in our G39 what a message he posted about the COVID patient and how it was helped out. How are we going to do it at this time? What are we going to do it? I request, past district governor, Pathy sir, you please give us some directions also to think smart and think big of doing these big projects during COVID. Both we have to be safe and healthy, and second thing, the reach should be very wide and really impactful. Now we are running short of beds in most of the hospitals, and there are one category of asymptomatic who are turning out to be super spreaders. You have another set of people who are highly contagious, and they are called the viral load transmitters. The viral load based பண்ணி தான் நமக்கு வந்து we get the severity of the infection. Mild transmission வந்து நம்மளும் மைல்டாக வந்துட்டு போயிடுது. Heavily infected person கிட்ட transmission வந்துன்னா you're going to get a pneumonia and you're going to get critical. How do we do all this? What kind of propaganda machinery we are going to use to get the message to create awareness? இப்போவே ஏகப்பட்ட awareness நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. ஃபோன் எடுத்தால் constantly people, central government and state government are giving instructions and vice versa in many places. But still we find nothing much is being followed by our citizens. Very much we have a long way to go. And about the bed availability, what are we going to do? Are we going to take up schools and colleges and take the permission from corporation? We have two important men in our region. Ella nalla paathuங்க, Jayaganthan and Shashi Kumar. Anything to do with the government thing, you can approach them. They are closely working with the government bodies in executing projects and also supporting them. Come out with something for the sake, for general in G39 or the district. We will make a very big impact in doing that. And also, I spoke to Rotarian Ankita today. I just want some first-hand information. She makes linens and PPE masks and other things of satellite. And I even asked her, in case we are planning something on that ground, I asked her support. Any Rotarian who are into such products or anything to do with COVID supplies or any health drink or whatever, kindly post your details on the G39 group. We will sum it up. We will take all the helps together and make a big impact. My dear friends, Pathy is already getting little, uneasy. He just wants me to finish. So, no, I have to talk about him because he didn't give me an opportunity to talk. So today he's got caught. My dear friends, this year is going to be very special. Rotary opening opportunity. For any Rotarian, we need an opportunity to serve. This calamity, God has given us to step forward and do it. As I've already spoke in couple of my felicitation other clubs, I personally feel ashamed looking at people like Shashi or Jayaganthan or satellite Saravanan or Durayana from Metropolis, how they get down to the field work and do it, keeping themselves so well protected and strive, they personally taking over challenges and doing it. We'll all be with such COVID warriors. We'll all be with such elite clubs who are going to do with this COVID service. And of course, our district priorities, our TRF, 5 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னால் நான் கொடுத்த term gift, that too motivated by Rajshekhar, again West product. Today we were able to do that ISOP project in our tech city. So I request our West people to kindly, as I've been speaking in G39, and that's what our newly elected president said, now and then keep giving small contribution to TRF. You பெருசா கொடுக்கணும்னு நினைச்சா அது எப்படியோ ஸ்லிப் ஆயிடும். Any opportunity, you just find a happy moment in your office or anything, or $5, $10, you have that online contribution, you can mention monthly deduction, 25, 50, 100, 500 இருக்கு. ஒரு பண்ணி விட்டுருங்க. $25, $50 per month பண்ணி விட்டீங்கன்னா year end இப்போ club like 75 strength இருக்க club பார்த்தா easily $7,800, $8,000 ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக வந்துடும் without any efforts into 145 clubs. Look at the figure what we are going to touch. Had I given this idea to Pathy, he would have made it 2 million mark. I didn't tell him because I am keeping it for some other governors, to tell such things. Wishing Rotary West all the best, and I'm going to be part of this success. Advance congratulations to all of you, and it's a great pleasure doing this felicitation to the Elite Club. But I overshot a little bit. It doesn't matter, they will pardon me. All the best for a great Rotary year.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the chief guest for the evening. The man who took Rotary Coimbatore West to a new height by assuming charge as the district governor for the Rotary year 1819. The second governor from this club after the great late Rotarian PDG P.N. Gopal. The ever-charming PDG Dr.A.V.Pathy. His achievements and contributions to Rotary is enormous. Here is a small video about the chief guest of the evening, Dr. A.V.Pathy.
On the 28th of March, 1965, Pathy was born to Rotarian Ramasubramanian and Vimala in the heritage town Karaikudi in Chettinad. He was the blue-eyed boy at the large joint family of Sripati Iyer, his grandfather, who hails from Tirunelveli and settled in Ooty for his accounting acumen. Pathy grew up in Ooty and attended junior school at Breeks and senior school at Rex, Ooty, and higher secondary school at the Montfort School, Yercaud. After his schooling, he went to the St. Joseph's College, Trichy for his graduation in BCom. While at college, he was active in the NSS. He joined Rotaract and was active in all the district events hosted by the club. On the last day of college, Pathy, gathering all his wits, managed to propose to the girl he loved, who happens to be the first lady of our district, Veena Pathy. Their courting continued for 4 years and they got married at Trichy. Pathy, after a tryst with CA, started his own business for industrial products at Coimbatore in the year 1993. He was also managing the family-owned plantation and insurance business. He is the managing partner of Gopinath Enterprises that has been dealing in special alloys. The dawn of the millennium created a new wave in his life. The Rotary Club of Coimbatore West invited him to join Rotary. The rich heritage and experience of the family of West and mentoring by past district governor P.N. Gopal molded Pathy into a fine Rotarian. Be yourself and be more. He professed this during his presidentship in 2007-2008, and his year was a hallmark at West, creating impactful projects in schools that include computer science lab furniture, water, and uniform. Smiles of kids made him accomplish. He was the GGR in the year 2009-10. The Rotary jackets and caps that he created and distributed for Rotarians across. This found its right purpose during a mishap when Rotarians volunteered to help. January 17, 2013 saw a magnificent event at Rotary District 3201 to bring awareness of polio eradication. A stupendous cycle rally where 30 cyclists from Coimbatore to Cochin cycled for 72 hours, covering 30 towns and 50,000 people. It was chaired by Pathy, and he also cycled with his family to show Rotary cares. He has attended the Rotary International Conventions at Portugal, Brazil, Korea, and at Australia, where he served as the Sergeant at Arms. He received several awards and accolades. The most precious ones he feels are the Avenues of Service Citation Award and the Rotary Foundation District Service Award from Rotary International. He is a life member of the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, the Nilgiri Library, the Wildlife Association, and the Coimbatore District Welfare Association. He is a Freemason. His wife and friend Veena Pathy was the district chairman of the Innerville District 320 during 2017-18. Pathy loves gardening. Their garden won the Best Garden Award from the Agricultural University and Rotary Uptown. Their home also won the Eco-Friendly Home Award from the British Council and RAC. He was conferred Doctorate on Holistic Management by the Commonwealth Vocational University at Singapore. They have two college-going sons, Nishok and Roshan. They were invited to the Rashtrapati Bhavan by our former President Dr. Abdul Kalam for their spirit of adventure. Pathy was unanimously selected as the Governor nominee by the nominating committee in 2015. The district governor's vision is, let's reclaim nature. His mission is just 1,000,000 trees. His passion is Rotary. Meet the Rotary Governor of 2018-19, Rtn.Dr.A.V.Pathy.
The chief guest will now speak a few words and share his wishes to the new team for the year.
Thank you, Sarvajit, but not few words. I have a lot to say. DD இவ்வளோ பேசுகிறப்ப நான் நிறைய பேசணும்ல. Anyway, President, newly elected President Elango and Jayaganthan and friends in Rotary, good evening to all of you. We just had the induction just by our CTT, very lovable Assistant Governor CTT, inducted Naveen and Jyoti into the Rotary fold. They were sitting here, and so AG Assistant Governor was telling him the process of the induction, and he was also asking him, are you willing to abide by the rules, the regulations of our organization and contribute by way of your occasion to our organization, to the resource and others? And he was sitting there, and Naveen immediately looked at Jyoti like that. And Jyoti said, yes. And immediately, I do, he said. So what a wonderful moment that was. I just caught it, and I realized world over people are like that. Welcome to Rotary. So very nice to have you, Jyoti and Naveen, and it's great to have the family together, very close by, and a neighbor of our President Elango. So nice that you have joined us. There is so much of love and appreciation from our district director, Maruti. I was just flown. I almost lost track of what I had to say. That's the kind of love. He is overpowering, aggressively lovable person that he is, and he's always been demonstrating that also, and today also he did that. And so nice, he's a very overtly friendly person that you can say that Maruti is. And not just because of his brother-in-law that I'm a great friend of his, but even otherwise, I like this charming Rotarian who fought tooth and nail to become the best president at a time when he was the president for Venugopal Menon. There were 3 clubs in the district was celebrating Silver Jubilee, and one of that was Tech City, and he was the president. And I remember how Manarka had fought against winning this battle. And he took it on himself, and he really went all out. Every day was a challenge for him, every day, every moment was Rotary for him, and he absorbed it so well and delivered so well also. I remember that moment, and finally when they announced the best president and the best club of the year for Rotary District 3201 is Tech City and Maruti, I was overjoyed actually, Maruti, and tremendous effort. That is the kind of the district director we have, who always puts in his best whenever he takes up something. And here again, he's become the district director who will definitely slog to put in the best, and I'm sure he'll come out very successful, making all contribution to the community and Rotary all the while, and making proud Tech City your own club. So nice that he's the district director at a time when it's very, very important that he have to solidarity and bring about all kind of conglomeration to the Rotarians as well as the people across to make something very, very noteworthy as well as useful and purposeful to our society. And there he is, the leader in our own zone who is there for that. And very ably assisted by our assistant governor, very charming C.T. Thiagarajan. You know, when he said the best assistant governor, it's not that we predicted that he's the best assistant governor. He was awarded the best assistant governor during the training program that we went for in Goa. And congratulations for that. I'm sure it signifies that you're going to take on as the best governor by the end of the year too. It's not a race. It's not that saying that I am the best or you are the best or 1 and 2 and 3. It's not that. But only thing is it gives you a kind of comfort level too. You take on something and as a challenge when you have, this is the number I want to achieve, I want to reach, like just the million I said some time back. And we did reach that because we had a target, we had a goal. Unless we have that, we will not be able to take it forward. And so I'm glad that we have set the target at West along with the Assistant Governor, and thanks for your help all the time and support all the time. Assistant Governor CTT, thank you very much for that. And we just heard Sashi, nothing can beat Sashi's felicitation, just that when he said that, the stories that he comes up with are very relevant talk that we had, that you feel so, you know, kind of moved with whatever he is saying. And that's the kind of thing person he is himself is. He's very personal and he just wants to demonstrate his personal feelings towards the club or the Rotary or his fellow Rotarians also. That's Sashi for us. And I really cannot forget the miracle maker president. The year that I was the governor, he really gave all that, the best that he could do for Rotary as well as for Rotary West. An amazing year given by Sashi. Thank you very much. As well as Goodwin, the secretary. Goodwin vandavane solvar, governor, I was the GOV, the last GOV was our club West, when Goodwin said, Governor, நீங்கள் லாஸ்ட் பால்லையும் 6 அடிச்சுடுவார் அப்படிமாரு கரெக்டாக. பட் லாஸ்ட் பால் அடிச்சிடலாம், ஃபஸ்ட் பால் அடிக்கிறது தான் கஷ்டம். ஏன்னா ஒரு ஃப்ளோவே இல்லாமல் ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து ஹோம் கிரவுண்டில் வெஸ்ட்டில் பேசணுங்கிறப்ப as a chief guest, you know, so many things come back to you, the time you join or the flow that it had, or just watching immediate past President Jayakandan who did amazingly well. Year after year, West has been doing extremely well. Not that we are doing a typecast or a kind of a role that has been set, but they have their own genuine ideas and the kind of requirement which comes at that point in time, and they take it up as a challenge and really deliver. And we have Jayakandan and Rajendran who did extraordinary work. I will tell you, the man of the moment, abdina, it was Jayakandan, because the entire district was watching what we are supposed to do on March 22nd when the COVID-19, when the entire thing curfew had landed. We did not know what we are going to do ourselves, but leave alone doing something for the community. And this man stood up and said, let me do something. And he went, did the first service of wash in schools in here for and setting up wash stations across and giving sanitizers and helping the community come up with such projects. And it was acknowledged by our governor itself that he set the precedent in our district to do that. Congratulations, Jay, for taking that forward. And I was also worried about whatever you were doing, because all the while you were working hands-on with people there in the corporation as well as in the town, that I was really worried that something should not happen to you. And my concern was that, but still we're glad that you were able to connect yourself and do so much and stay safe. Even now, I'm sure you have a lot of time you'll be connecting, but still stay safe. So what a fine example that they have set last year, that this year is going to take off very beautifully. Beautifully, I would say, because எங்கள் தலைவர் இளங்கோ வந்து ரஜினி மாதிரி எப்போ வருவார் எப்படி வருவார்னு சொல்லவே முடியாது, ஆனால் வர வேண்டிய நேரத்தில் கரெக்டாக வந்து அசத்திடுவார். தட் இஸ் அவர் தலைவர் ரஜினி. ஏன்னா 20 வருஷம் ஆச்சு நானும் அவரும் சேர்ந்து. ஸோ அவர் குவைட்டாக வாட்ச் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருந்தார், வரேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ரகு சொல்லிகிட்டே இருந்தார், யூ ஹாவ் டு பிகம். அண்ட் சத்யா, மை கோ பிரசிடென்ட் அண்ட் நவ் தி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லேடி, கிரீட்டிங்ஸ் டு யூ சொல்லிகிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. பட் த திங் இஸ், he said, I'll wait for the moment to come. And he found the moment, the right moment. It's a challenge, you know. Today is a challenge to take up something as leader and prove something and do something. He is the man like that. He wants to prove it and do it. when there is a moment of crisis, when there is a moment of challenge, you can do something when everything is smooth, but that's not it. When you're watching a movie, would you not watch a movie for the excitement or the adventure or the anything that the hero goes through? It's absolutely like that. A man of movies he is. The Rajinikanth, he himself is the dark and handsome Rajinikanth of Rotary West, is taken up at a time when it is needed the most. And this challenge, I'm sure he would do it very easily. Very, very easily, because Rajinikanth and Sonapura easy. Fantastic. That's the person he is. Very well backed by a few fantastic friend circle. And not that he was not involved the last 20 years that he has been through. He has been involved in every project of the club or every assignment of the club or every get-together of the club. Both of them, Satya as well as Elango, have been rejoicing and being a part of that. It is so good that he has been giving the best shot for the club, and a very, very nice person to move with and a gentleman. This happened sometime back in 2007 when I think I was a president. We organized a trek to Parsons Valley. So, the whole group, I think a lot of children and the whole team was there. And there were about 30-40 of us, and PPL was there, PPS was there, Elango, and so many others. The next day morning was the talk. The previous night we stayed in a very chilled out place in one of our friends' place, and the next day morning was the trekking program. So Veena was heading one side and Satya on the other side, and the boys were headed with Elango on one side. At one point we were there. எல்லாம் திடீர்னு ஒரு ஹர்ட் ஆஃப் பைசன் வந்துருச்சு, பயங்கரமான பைசன்ஸ் எல்லாம். ஃபெரல், தே கால் இட் ஃபெரல் ஹியர், எல்லாம் அப்படியே இந்த காலில் சாக்ஸ் போட்ட மாதிரி இருக்கும், ஒயிட் கலர். ஸோ தட்ஸ் தட் ஃபெரல் அண்ட் வித் அ லாட் ஆஃப் ஹேர். Equally or even more dangerous than the bison itself. That's the Indian bison that they call the feral. And these were in big herds. எல்லாம் ஹேர்டாக வந்த உடனே எல்லாம் ஸ்கெல்டராக ஓடி போயிட்டோம். ஒரு பசங்கள்லாம் ஒரு பக்கம் வேலிக்கிட்ட ஓடி போயிட்டாங்க, இந்த சைடில் ஓடி போயிட்டாங்க. The women, we could not find them. And Elango was there with a few Rotarians, but he just stood there not moving, looking at the feral, looking at the bison. Imagine, this is really that happened. I'm not giving you a story. This really happened, and he was there, standing there, looking at the bison. அவர் எது இருந்தாலும் அப்படி தான் டேரிங்காக பார்ப்பாரு. சத்யாவியா டேரிங்காக பார்ப்பாருன்னு பார்த்துங்களேன், அந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ஆள். ஸோ he was really daring, and he was standing there, and he was staring at that. And the next moment, பைசன் எல்லாமே பயந்து ஒரு பக்கமாக ஓடிடுச்சு. இளங்கோ வந்து சிரிச்சுட்டே அப்படியே மலை மேலேருந்து கீழே நடந்து வராரு. அப்புறம் இந்த வேலியிலேருந்து ஒரு சைட்லேருந்து இவங்க வராங்க எல்லாரும். என்னன்னா, the bison really ran away, the feral really ran away. The fact that it suddenly realized that this man is from Kangayam, the land of bulls. That is where he hails from. He is a very strong-headed person and strong person that he is. Kangayam kalana theriyum illaya, our ஊரே காங்கேங்க. எப்படி அப்படியே he will take on a bull by its horns. That's the kind of person he is, the daring person, and really all at ran. But we had a very beautiful trek and got back. That is a kind of adventure we had. And not just that, anytime there is something in the club, he will be the first to contribute, be a part of that, stand by that, and be it. And he's a very disciplined person that I have always seen. He would be able to, right from his morning walks to his diet, to as well as working pattern, as well as treating the family, as well as his friends. He'll always have a distance, but at the same time, he will also have his warmth towards his friends, family, and the rest of the people, as well as the neighbors. That's the kind of very, very extraordinary, special person that Elango is. And wish you all the best, very best, Elango and Satya, for a great year as president and first lady of the club. And the team, what shall I say, with Durayana is an overtly friendly person that he is. Immediate excitement will be there, but he will also measure himself, measured person, measured walk, measured talk, and measured everything that he is. But all the time, he would be thinking very passionately on how to contribute, be it a kind of quiz program that happens online, or coming in person and taking part in a treasure hunt that happens, or in a shuttle tournament that happens. And he's very, very sport. He's a champ himself. His son is a major champ, national champ in India, representing abroad. What a great sport family that is. Congratulations. And that is why he also looks dashingly young and making Jayanti feel bad all the time. But still, that happens. Anyway, wishing you all the very best, Durayana, for a great year, and along with the team that is there, a beautiful, formidable team that you have. It's going to be very, very interesting and great at this point in time what we're going to do. There was this lady who just was in the other room, and she was asking the husband, பக்கத்து ரூமில் வந்து டிஃபன் வேணுமா அப்படின்னு கேட்டாங்க. அந்த ரூம்லேருந்து அப்படியே யோசிச்சுட்டு ஏதாவது ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கா அப்படின்னா நான் அவரோடனே ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு, டிஃபன் வேணும் டிஃபன் வேண்டாம், அதான் ஆப்ஷன்னாலாம். அந்த மாதிரி தான் பிரசிடென்ட் ஆகிறதும். நம்ம எல்லாம் பிரசிடென்ட் ஆகிறப்போ பிரசிடென்ட் ஆகணுமா வேண்டாமா அப்படின்னு யோசிச்சேன்னா ஆகணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் ஒரே ஆப்ஷன், வேறு வழியே இல்லை. எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து கிளப்பில் நம்மளை பிரசிடென்ட் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. See, interestingly or not, when you become the president, it so happens that people ask you to become the president. Somehow you are pushed into it. You are not very confident. You don't know what to do. You have mixed feelings, whether I can do that, whether I will be able to do it. Let me tell you, but presidentship is the best role that can be performed with all that, kind of mixed feeling that you will be taking today. I will tell you, Jayagandhan would be the most happiest person, successful person, experienced person. That 1 year of experience that given you, the confidence that it has given you, it is something amazing that nowhere else. Even the RA President Barry Razin said that the best time I had in my life was being the president of my club. Even when becoming the RA President, it's not governorship, it's not directorship, it's not being the RA President or the trustee or anything. It's being the president of your club is the best moment in your life when you look at Rotary journey. And today you're getting that best moment. Why I'm saying is because that is where the action is. Yaar pandranga, it's not the DD or the AG or the governor or anybody else. They only supervise or they only tell you what to do or only they receive. But action happens because what the president wants to do. The president has a beautiful dream of doing schools, the entire schools adoption as well as doing programs for them is his dream. Where else can you achieve your dream? All that you wanted to do, you can put it in a nutshell and do it when you're there as the president. And it's monarchy, as I told you. Whatever the president says, the entire club listens, all the members listens. Whatever the governor says, everybody listens. That is monarchy. And the same thing happens here. They all are there with you. They will all love you and they will be there for whatever programs that you want to do. And so that's the best part of being the president of the club, and I'm sure you will do wonderfully well as the president of our club. I'm so happy. And contributing to our club is very important because of the fact that this is a 56-year-old club which has been there from 1966 onwards, and it's so wonderful that we are a part of the club today, doing major roles. And சும்மா ஒரு ஃப்ளோவில் வந்தது, பரவாயில்ல விட்டுரு, சரி 55, 56, whatever. After 50, it's all the same. நம்ம வயசு மாதிரி தான். After 50, you say 50 only, anytime. So, just like me, it's probably a little more junior to me because born 1 year in 65, this is 66. But the thing is, this club has a kind of a legacy that is there, that is built brick by people, by strong personalities in Coimbatore, contributing all the time for community as well as for Rotary, which has built this strong feeling of the Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. And each and every person has contributed to that, be it our Ramasamy who did a low-cost homes, or P.N. Gopal who did insemination project, or CJR who's just right here, who took up the position of, during his time, the ambulances were flowing crisscross. There were ambulances being given to all the hospitals. The fastest racer in India, Naveen Karthik, was here when we awarded him the award. Or be it anybody is here after that, Vishwanathan's here when Senanur school was taken up, the computers were given and we had a mela there. Or be it PPS when the 100 heart surgeries took place at GKNM when we were a part of that. Or be it Natarajan's and Soundarajan's here when we did medical camps and the fantastic medical camps that we did. Or PPL's here when the weekly bulletin that came up, or the kind of occasional service that he did is amazing that we did together. Or any of those years, or Shankar Narayan's year when he was right here, the book fair took a definite steep kind of a raise there, and the number of stalls went up to 60 when we did it in Ratna Residency. Or the other years after that, Kailash Jain building a dam, or Muruganandam contributing as the Golden Jubilee year president, or we taking up later was Sashi giving a heart and soul for the project of the club. And everybody has been contributing by and large. And Krishnaraj, one person who turned around and made a global grant for the club, turning around 1.5 crores at that first time and doing it in suburban school and creating the smart classrooms for 17 of them with the German club. All these have been the past rich history of Rotary West and building it beautifully and very, very nicely. And not just that, our own relationship, the interwoven relationship with the inner wheel or with the Rotract has been so wonderful. We have the past district chairman, Veena Pathy, my wife, who is here, who's been contributing so much to the Rotary Innerville District 320 all the while, and which is complementing to the Rotary also all the while. Congratulations to Innerville, and this year also has a very, very strong team that I went there to inaugurate that with Asha Devdas as the president of the Innerville Club of Coimbatore West. And they have a very strong, formidable team also as Innerville West and complementing Rotary West. We've been doing projects together, we'll be continuing to do. And each and every one of us, and that year I joined, I very fondly remember is because of the fact that I am in my home club and talking as a chief guest, which I did not even imagine when I joined in 2000 that I would be 20 years henceforth would be the district governor and would also be addressing club as chief guest. It was Sarang's period that I joined, me, Elango, as well as O. Lakshman and three of us, the trio that joined. And we did have built up a beautiful relationship that I still hold so good. They are a part of my extended family, or even more than my family. That's the kind of thing I feel with every one of the members in Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. That it will continue to be so and continue to be forever, I would say. And that's the kind of club we are in, with a rich heritage and rich past and rich glory that the entire district is looking at. And now you have given a governor, and me as a governor who took up, you supported me completely well by supporting all the events. We did the pets, we did the assembly, we did the training programs, we did the cycle rally. Who else was there with me at all point in time? It's the members of Rotary Club of Coimbatore West. They were all there with me. Very, very fondly, they were all with me. And I'm so glad that this happened. And I'm here, right here, as the IPDG of the club. And I'm sorry, PDG of the club. So there is the question of adaptability. He was just asking me, what is it that we need to do? It is a question of adaptability to any point in time that what arises, we need to adapt. It is very easy for us to adapt because the human nature is to adapt something. And as Rotarians, we adopt to changes so fast. Paul Harris himself said, we don't know the kind of revolution that's going to happen and what we're going to see henceforth in the Rotary. And that is what we're seeing today. It's technologically beautifully built that we are able to make our change and adaptability. We are able to adapt to changes so fast. This year alone, we are able to do with technology so much that the RA President Holger Nack himself was there representing the Rotary and felicitating our Governor Jose Chaco at this time and making our events, the training events, so interesting. And we had our own leader Shekhar Mehta representing and coming to our event here. We had the other leaders also. We had Inca, we had so many others who had represented. This couldn't have been possible had we not had this moment of crisis and bringing about change. And this was set up like a studio, and every effort that the governor had taken, I'm sure the district officers here would understand, the district director Maruti or AG would definitely have a kind of a support to that. They have also been instrumental in doing this event. My greetings to Jose Chaco, who did wonderfully well at this moment of making it adaptable, making it interesting. I'm telling you, they were all there, all the leaders, presidents, secretaries, they were there, and taking these lessons in the best possible way. And that is what technology has brought us, and we are able to adapt and take this to the next level. And what else is more important than adaptability? It is the purpose. Whatever we have been designed for the purpose. There are so many things that have been designed for a purpose. Probably, if you look at a kind of a small silkworm, it's made for the purpose of creating silk. It has given its life as a sacrifice for creating silk. It's made with that purpose. But when a baby is born, it doesn't come with a kind of a note with the baby that says this baby comes with the purpose of this to create this, or this baby has you don't have the kind of instructions manual of how to handle the baby. But because we are human beings, we create our own kind of purpose. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But here is an opportunity for us to create a purpose and to serve the society. Every one of us have been doing that, and by and large, let me tell you, you end up doing so much more than what you really intend to do because you are in the part of Rotary. And I'm sure that is the purpose that we have designed for ourselves. That could arise, it could not arise, it could not be even there or not there. There was this farmer in Trivandrum, when every month he's been creating 1 lakh worth of 1 lakh kg of rice, and his purpose is he's been doing for the last 30 years. When they went and interviewed him and told him, like, you've been a great support, the purpose in life for you is to feed people, he said, what? See, that's the kind of thing. He didn't even realize that it is his purpose, but he made sure that he was creating rice for everybody, and that is his geniusness of being the purpose. So we all have the purpose, and here we have, every day is a purpose for us in Rotary, and I'm so glad that Rotary has touched our lives, and we are able to do that. The last thing I'd like to touch upon or share with you is gratitude. Friends, Rotary has been so good to us, and we have been enjoying the kind of statusship or the network or the friendship or the entire thing that we created. In fact, last year was so wonderful with when the cascade happened, the conference. Raghu is here, the chairman of the district conference, which happened last year. Tooth and nail, he did a beautiful conference. 1 year of work and struggle that he put together is amazing. And the entire district was overflown with the work that Raghu did, because as a chairman, as a leader, he went ahead and said that we will be doing more than 2,000 registrations. We would be there. At one point in time, we had to stop the registrations, say, please stop the registrations. And because we crossed the 2,000 mark of registrations at that point in time. That is the success of a conference. The best of leaders, best of speakers, they were all there to do that. So the gratitude that we need to give today is for our organization, where we are enjoying wonderful friendship, wonderful fellowship, wonderful network, wonderful status that we are all enjoying today is because of Rotary. Let me tell you, there is so much that we have enjoyed, be it business, be it vocation, or everyday life. It has all been there, it has grown on us. For me, I should thank my parents, my father and my mother, who have been a part of the Rotary all the while and the inner and they have taught, probably it has grown and imbibed on me that I need to give back. But let me tell you, each one of us have that kind of a feeling or the fond feeling to give back to Rotary today. Let us decide to give back to Rotary today at this hard time. We do not know how our organization would survive this very hard time. Though it has survived 2 pandemics as well as 2 world wars, it has gone through all that. It is more than 100 years old, 116 years. Yet, we need to give it our best, our support to make our organization grow. You were asking me, what should we do for flourishing our organization and help the community at large? But let's understand that probably somebody in our own organization, somebody in our own club needs a lot of help. Be in touch with them, understand them, and contribute to their life, whatever need they need. And I'm sure that will help us to promote the kind of bonding that is always there in Rotary, and keep this enriched life of ours, keep enriching much better and better. I'm sure in time to come, we will have more to do. It is a time to probably consolidate all our resources taken together, and please stay back at our houses. And I'm sure that is the greatest help that we can do for the community by and large now. So, but this is a time that has come for us to reflect in our lives, endorse whatever is happening to our own selves, our own family, our own relationship, friends, but connect everybody, keep in touch, and keep that gratitude all the while going. But when this is all over, probably in 2 to 3 months' time, we will have a deluge of work to do, and I'm sure each one of us as Rotarians would fall there, and in solidarity, we'll be helping the community. And I'm sure each one of you all having a very quiet time now, staying at home and taking stock of situation and understanding the situation and helping neighbors, helping friends by calling them. Nothing much, probably call your parents, and that's the best that you can do. At this point in time, I'm just wishing everybody good health, everybody good times, that what is happening, and not get into anything that is really disastrous. We wouldn't want our friends to get into disaster or anything like that. My mother used to tell me one slogan. இந்த ஸ்லோகம் வந்து அடிக்கடி சொல்லுவாங்க. இது வந்து எல்லாத்துக்காகவும், லோகத்தில் இருக்கிற எல்லாத்துக்காகவும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ ஐம் ஜஸ்ட் ரிமைண்டட் ஆஃப் தட் எவ்ரி டே. கீப் சேயிங் தட். ஓம் நமோ பகவதே மகாசுதர்ஷன வாசுதேவாய தன்வந்திரியே அமிர்த கலச ஹஸ்தாய சர்வாய விநாசாய சர்வரோக நிவாரணாய திரிலோகபதையே திரிலோக நிதியே மகாவிஷ்ணு ஸ்வரூப தன்வந்திரி ஸ்வரூப ஸ்ரீ 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 ஔஷத சக்கர நாராயண ஸ்வஹா நாராயண ஸ்வஹா நாராயண ஸ்வஹா. தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். குட் லக் அண்ட் குட் வில்.
Thank you, PDG Dr.A.V.Pathy, for the great speech. I now request our President, Rotarian A.S. Elango, to present a memento to the Chief Guest, Dr. A.V.Pathy. The President will now present a memento to our District Director, Rotarian R.S. Maruti. The President will now present a memento to our AG, Rotarian C.T. Thiagarajan, as a token of love. The President will now present a memento to our GGR, Rotarian C.K. Sasikumar. Thank you, President. An end is always followed by a new beginning. Now, Rtn.Durai Narayanaswamy, Secretary 2020-21, will propose the word of thanks.
dear President, great PDG, Rotary officials, and dear all, good evening to everybody. First of all, I thank dear President, great PDG, Rotary officials, and dear all, good evening to everybody. First of all, I thank all our club members for electing me as secretary, especially during the presidency of man of gentleness. சார், போன தீபாவளி சமயம் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சவர் ஒருத்தர் ஊருக்கு போகணுன்ட்டு புறப்பட்டார். தீபாவளிக்கு 2 நாள் முன்னாடி நல்ல கூட்டம். பஸ் ஸ்டாண்டுக்கு போயிட்டார். 1 மணி நேரம் கழித்து எனக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணார். இந்த மாதிரி எந்த பஸ்ஸில் ஏற முடியல, ரொம்ப கூட்டமாக இருக்குது, என்ன பண்ணுறதுன்னு தெரியலன்ட்டு அப்செட்டாகி எனக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணார். அப்போ சொன்னேன், ஒன்றும் கஷ்டம் இல்லை, பஸ்ஸில் ஏற நிற்கிற கூட்டத்துக்கு நடுவில் போய் நின்றுக்கோங்க, அந்த கூட்டமே உங்களை பஸ்ஸில் ஏற்றி விட்டுரும், பிரச்சனை இல்லாமல் போயிடலாம் அப்படின்னு. அவரும் அதே மாதிரி செஞ்சு வெற்றிகரமாக பஸ்ஸுக்குள்ளே ஏறி ஊருக்கு போயிட்டார். அது மாதிரி பெரிய ரோட்டரி ஜெயண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கிற நம்ம கிளப்பில் பதவி ஏற்றுட்டா நமக்கு எந்த சிரமமும் இல்லை. அவங்களே அட்மையர் பண்ணி, அவங்களே வழிகாட்டி, அவங்களே அப்ரிஷியேட்டும் பண்ணுவாங்க. சர்வீஸ் நல்லபடி செஞ்சிடலான்ட்டு நம்பிக்கையில் நாங்கள் 2 பேருமே பதவி ஏற்றிருக்கோம். Coming to a vote of thanks, my thanks is not just for today's function. My thanks is for your past encouragement, present participation and future support. இது எல்லாத்துக்கும் சேர்த்து தமிழில் ஒரு அழகான வார்த்தை இருக்குங்க, செய் நன்றி. நீங்கள் செய்த ஊக்குவிப்பு, செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிற பங்களிப்பு, செய்யப்போகிற ஒத்துழைப்பு அனைத்துக்கும் நன்றி. தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் ஷோயிங் அஸ் ஓப்பன் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி டியர் RI President Holgarnath. Thanks Governor Jose Chaco for making us tell yes always for services. Thanks dear friendly leader, leading friend, மேற்கில் உதித்த சூரியன் PDG Pathy. Thanks for telling golden words, enjoy leadership. Dear Director Maruti. Thanks humble and active motivator, Brother AG.CT Thiagarajan. Thanks our well-wisher GGR, Dr. Suriya Prabha. Thanks guiding rocking friend GGR Shashikumar. Thanks my youth friend MC Sarvajit and for South 3 Photo Center and this for Tech City Hall. Then thanks for dear Rotary family and all viewers. Thanks a lot. கொரோனாவும் ஊழலும் பரவுகிறதே நித்தம் நித்தம், இரண்டுக்கும் தீர்வுதானே நம் கை சுத்தம். தங்கள் அனைவரது ஆதரவிற்கு தலைவணங்கும் இந்த கோவை மேற்கு. நன்றி வணக்கம், என் பணிவான வணக்கம்.
National Anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Until we all meet in another session with more information and updates, stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind.
நான் அப்படியே ஷாக் ஆயிட்டேன். எந்த ஒரு விஷயத்தையும் பிளான் பண்ணாம பண்ணா இப்படித்தான்.
And all kindly rise for the Rotary prayer. சும்மா ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றதுக்கு நான் சொன்னேன், அவ்வளவுதான்.
ஓ சாரி. ஐயோ ஐயோ.
Make our change and adapt.
கட் பண்ணிடுங்க.
Build to best of standards today. The technology. இதுக்கே பொறுக்கலையா?
மறந்துட்டு பாருங்க. மெயினா சொல்லாம.
எம்சி சர்வஜித் கிருஷ்ணா அவர்களுக்கு, அதாவது நாங்கள் செஞ்ச வேலையில் பாதி வேலையை அவர் பண்ணிட்டாரு. ஏன்னா அவர் ஒரு யூத்து நாங்கெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் வயசானவங்க.
அனைவருக்கும் ஹைசி காத்திருக்கிறது.
கட் பண்ணிடுங்க.
சும்மா ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றது.
அவருக்கு என்னுடைய நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக்கொள்கிறேன்.
இதுக்கே பொறுக்கலையா?
ஸ்டார்டிங்கா ஃப்ரண்ட்லேருந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லேருந்து பேசு.